Yeah, I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna definitely get straight to it. Yeah, shout out to Aaron too, man. Appreciate that for let me know that to fix that thing. But yeah, I was gonna talk about this yesterday, but I kind of ran across this news lately with Benavidez promoter and Fundora's promoter, Samson. And he basically confirmed everything I said in the live. You know what's crazy? Mike Tyson comes out and says everything I said in my live stream last week. And I thought I was just ranting. I said, man, maybe I'm just ranting. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson came out and said everything I said. You know, I was so foolish. I woke up this morning and said, man, let me go find the quotes he said. I don't have to find the quotes. He said everything I said. Why am I going back and looking at the quotes? He said everybody's jealous. You know what I'm saying? This is headline news right now. He said everybody's jealous. Um, he said he gets billions of views. You know how everybody getting a podcast right now? Mike Tyson really dropped the mic on anybody walking the earth right now, to be honest with you. He really did more than what I said, to be honest with you, if we really want to break it down. Him and Benavidez promoter, yeah. They just, and Fundora's promoter, Samson, Liquids, they basically, you know what I'm saying? They walked straight to the media and said, what was you saying? You know, you're the media, so report what you was gonna say. You know, dudes have different kind of energy when you come on their show. I wouldn't have to have different energy if they came on my show because I said the same thing they said. They better off interviewing me. So Samson comes out and basically tells everybody, you know, about the cut situation because I don't know why people think that Fundora promoter is going to sit up here and make excuses for anybody in a boxing match when he's just a promoter. You know what I'm saying? First of all, why are we even asking him? Why are we asking Fundora's promoter about a cut? What are you gonna expect him to say? And then everybody say, "Oh, he gave us a dumb answer. We won't hear that." I mean, what you expect Fundora's promoter to say? Oh yeah, I think Fundora really lost. Like, come on, man. Like, is dudes really gonna have common sense? Who would even say that they fight or lost? Like, why would you say something negative about your product? That's first of all. And second of all, like he said, why are everybody acting like they're a doctor? The first thing I was thinking of was let's get some doctors to come on here and actually talk about the cut situation, you know. But for some reason, bro, I don't know. Maybe it's because I was around, you know, all this combat and everything for so many years, but I don't know. People don't really watch UFC like they used to. You know what I'm saying? I heard the numbers are low, so people being not really knowing much things about blood, that makes a lot of sense. You know, pay-per-views ain't jumping like they used to, so I understand. I definitely understand. It makes a lot of sense when you sit back and think about it. And I'm gonna tell you what else makes a lot of sense. What else make a lot of sense is a lot of these fans that's saying they agree with Paulie and that he knows about boxing when he says this situation about this, but when he says something about Canelo, they don't agree with him. So I'm starting to think that those fans are who are making all the hoopla is mostly old Triple G fans, Australian fans. I don't think they're Mexican fans. They're not gonna claim that. Why would they go against Fundora right now? So that don't make no sense. So it's old Triple G fans and Australian fans, and I've seen that lately. Why are we trying to discredit people in America? Like, are we serious? Do people like? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna go back to the Samson thing, but I'm gonna be real with you as far as Australian fans. Australian fans really walking the fine line, man, of getting real disrespectful, man. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there because I ain't see nobody saying that we was giving Jeff Horn credit for beating Manny Pacquiao. Do we really want to talk about robberies and everything else? Please get on the hush about that. Please. If you're an Australian fan, Aussie, a mate, bro, if you want to come on here and talk about any kind of fights, In America, we gave Jeff Horn his credit. He won the fight. Okay, cool. Jeff Horn, okay. Gave Jeff Horn his credit. Then they turn around and like, yeah, the Terrence Crawford ducking. Man, you better get off all the drugs you on right now. Telling you. Everything you doing, you need to quit it. ASAP. I don't know where that energy at. I know you ain't a boxing fan. Bro, do Australian fans know that Jeff Horn got credit for beating Manny Pacquiao? They talking about a robbery? Bro, y'all don't chill. Y'all don't chill. Y'all don't chill. Y'all don't chill. It's one YouTube page you do not want to. No, sir. No, homie. Please don't. No, sir. You going all out for a dude who been dropped before. Please relax. No, sir. Stop it. Jeff Horn's been getting credit in the boxing game for a Manny Pacquiao win. And we talking about robberies in a Fundora zoo match? Get out of here. Tell me you don't know boxing. And then show me how loud you can yell about another man when they ain't got no effect on you. They going to have a rematch, so what's the problem? Dudes act like the fight ain't going to never happen again. Come on, man. Like, relax. It's fake energy. It's some other energy that I want to, that, you know what I'm saying? People like, you know what I started to realize? Some people hype themselves up about boxing so much. And then, because when Terrence Crawford was beating up on Jeff Horn, I ain't hear nobody yelling about no robbery or nothing then. Are they mad that Terrence Crawford walked all over Jeff Horn? Is this really the real problem? Do I got to get down to it? Do I got to expose it? I say that early before I get to the Mike Tyson thing, but I want to record this real quick. Is the real reason y'all don't like Terrence Crawford because he walked all over Jeff Horn, who he gave credit for, whose style was a little raggedy? Are we really being honest? Like, stop it, man. Quit trying to polish crap, man. Quit trying to resell trash. Please, man. Dudes be getting one fighter in their country and they can't relax. It's sad. Like, we kind of like over here, we like, you know, so we so spoiled with talent. It's like, you know, Terrence Crawford's 35. He got to prove himself. Like, bro, dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just gotta keep it real, man. Most people, it's just too much, man. It's too much love they giving out in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just ready to love somebody in boxing. These fans is ready to love somebody. I don't even know if that's a song, but it sounds like it. Cause they sure do wanna. They ready to immediately. Oh man, I seen a guy go 12 rounds in blood. Oh, like, man, he been good. Like, what's the problem? He getting a rematch. You know what I'm saying? Taken away from credit. So now we taking the credit away and all this other stuff. But let me get back to what I was saying, because now I done figured out in this live that they don't like Terrence Crawford because Australian fans don't like Terrence Crawford because he beat Jeff Horn. It all makes sense now. So let me record that so I know that in the past, so I can keep that thought in my head. Because I'm kind of in a rush right now. But right now, with I'm gonna start off with Samson first, because the Mike Tyson thing, you know, with Samson basically coming out and exposing everything, because I did make one mistake. I actually did make a mistake. I made that mistake on purpose. When I was when the media was coming out, putting out news, because I got an article right now where a guy was guaranteeing, this is a real media too, guaranteeing that Canelo was gonna fight Benavidez. I was like, okay. I still got the article. So when they had that whole situation going on, you know, people was saying, oh yeah, you know, Samson this and that. Okay, cool. In this situation right here, they going to Samson asking him questions about Fundora when they didn't even think Fundora was gonna be an option. They was planning Tim Tszyu and Crawford. Now all these dudes mad. They got to go around and ask Fundora's promoter what's next. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's asking Tim Tszyu promoter what's next. Did y'all hear Tim Tszyu promoter last week? oh yeah, Spence. You know what I'm saying? We looking at Spence and we looking at Terrence Crawford. We don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? If we feel like fighting Terrence Crawford, you know, if we feel like dealing with that, you know, we'll get to that. You know, but I was like, okay, bro. I don't like the energy behind it, but I ain't make a big fuss about it. I was like, the fight happens. It's a fight. So, but yeah, last week we just heard Tim Tszyu promoter getting all the questions. Oh yeah, we looking at Spence, but you know it might be Crawford. But and now all of a sudden everybody in Fundora's face, his promoter's face. Hey, who you gonna fight next? Fundora's like, oh, I want to fight Terrence Crawford. Oh my God, he said Terrence Crawford. Like y'all should have asked him that last week. He said that last week. Like these dudes don't watch boxing, man. Fundora was right there. We were doing media day all week last week. They've been pushing Fundora. They done made new posters and everything for Fundora. Fundora said last week, hey man, I want to fight Terrence Crawford. Nobody even thought about Fundora. They're like, this guy's not finna win. They're like, this guy's not finna win. He just got knocked out by Mendoza. Then when they seen Mendoza get beat up, they was like, oh yeah, Fundora, Tim Tszyu's definitely finna beat up Fundora. Mendoza just lost. And now they like, oh, so who Fundora's gonna fight? Oh my God, I can't believe he's finna fight that guy. Oh, now you got high expectations for Fundora now? When that start happening? Prisoner of the moment? When did you start treating Fundora like he him? When did Fundora become him to y'all? Oh, when he won. Oh, you didn't think he was gonna win. Oh, now his promoter don't know nothing because he ain't got no answers. He ain't got the same answer about a cut. Like he said, are you a doctor? The same thing I said. None of these dudes are doctors, man. They don't got no PhD in nothing. Don't got a PhD in nothing. I really can expose these fans, but I'm really relaxing. Cause really, I'm really, yeah. Shout out to my dog Aaron, man. It's my real brother. Yeah, man. But look, like I'm really relaxing because everybody's sitting around here jumping up and down about Rolly. Y'all don't know it, but I'm in the crowd with one of them screen masks on, looking at everybody, and I'm seeing everybody jumping up and down about the Rolly match. I'm like, oh, okay, y'all. Oh, you thought, okay. You thought Rolly had a chance. Like, okay. You celebrating kind of hard if you think Rolly didn't have a chance. I'm just looking. You know, so everybody telling me, oh, I know Boston. Okay. You know, I'm just looking, right? I'm observing. Because you know how the fans be like, yeah, man. When you have a YouTube channel, everybody always trying to check when you right, when you wrong. I'm checking y'all too. I'm not like these other channels. I'm checking y'all too. I'm putting heat on y'all too. Before you even come to me, I'm already loaded on you. Y'all don't understand. Look at my lives. I'm already ahead of y'all. Better catch up for real. I'm already ahead of y'all. When y'all like, oh yeah, we gonna talk about the cut. I already went through a live about that. What's next? Oh yeah, who Fundora fight next? Oh, November. He fight November. November. If you can't wait till November, if you're in your 30s, I wouldn't expect you to wait on Fundora right now. He's 26 years old. Fundora can take 2 years off right now if he want to. Now Fundora first class. You know what I'm saying? Now he a first class. You know he flying private now. Now everybody want to scream Fundora name. Fundora said he'll fight Terrence Crawford 2 weeks ago. If I had more time in the day, I would have reported it. He said he would have fought Terrence Crawford 2 weeks ago. Oh, why your favorite channel ain't report that? Because they didn't think Fundora had a chance. That's why. Well, a lot of people did pick Fundora. I actually made a whole live saying, "Hey, man," because I will do that. Even though I am a guy who has predictions on this channel, I made a whole live saying, "Hey, man, Tim Tszyu gonna need a knockout." You know what I'm saying? So what that mean if Tim Tszyu need a knockout? If it go 12, what that mean? Fundora wins, right? What happened? Could have made a bag, homie. Y'all could have made a bag. 500. 500. Man, what? You could have had, man. Man, you could have been sitting down for months. off this one bet. That's how I know everybody didn't know Fundora was gonna win. I said it. I was like, man. Even when I said it, I was like, man, I know I picked Tim Zoo to win, but let me go ahead and put this live together talking about how. What's up, PD? Shout out my dog PD, man. Oh, PD. Oh, PD. I'm glad PD in here. Shout out to Aaron too. Aaron already know. PD. Oh, you won't believe what I already told you. I don't know if you were here yesterday. Mike Tyson. He came out and said everything we said in the live, bro. Everything we said in a 3 or 4 hour live, Mike Tyson came out and said. We talked for 3 or 4 hours, and Mike Tyson came out and said everything we said in the video. Then Fundora's promoter comes out, PD. PD, you remember everything we said Sunday? I think it was Sunday. Was it Sunday, PD? PD, everything we said Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Fundora promoter just came out and said about the cut. But I don't know boxing though. PD, Fundora promoter just came out and said everything we said about the cut and about the and Mike Tyson said about the about people being Mike Tyson, he exposed these people. Oh yes, sir. Mike Tyson exposed these. I'm exposing these people. I'm exposing these people. I'm exposing these people. I'm gonna be the Joker around here. Guess what? When people say I'm a clown, I'm a clown with a Joker mask. Yeah, I definitely am a clown. I'm gonna be the one YouTuber that's gonna attack fans before they even know it. They're gonna be like, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I don't know. Maybe they think I'm one of them channels where you click on the channel. We on here talking about football, but I got Mike Tyson up there and Fundora. They think I'm one of them channels. Cause sometimes they come in here. I'm talking about what, I'm staying on topic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They got me twisted right now. But like I was saying though, Fundora's promoter, he comes out and let everybody know that the cut situation. You're not a doctor, homie. That's common sense, dog. You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor. If anybody, bro, you know what's crazy? I had that same cut Tim Zoo had. I didn't even know it till 2 days ago. I was like, man, I had that same cut. Same cut. 2 days, I had that same cut. And mine was worse. Mine was worse. Mine was worse. I had that same cut. So you know what? Can't no one explain this situation to me. I'm the worst guy. I forgot I had that cut. I got it in my head right now. Nobody can explain this situation to me. It's a wrap. It's over. I'm telling you, that situation is ceased. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that situation is done. Yeah, man, they asked Fundora's promoter, like, what do you expect the promoter of Fundora to tell you about a cut? He's a promoter. He watched the fight from the same place I did. Basically, he was ringside, but I had a clear view as well. Like, what are we talking about? And that's a better point. He was at the fight. So he would know better than anybody. People like, he was at the fight. Okay, you making my point then. Cool. Yeah, he was at the fight. You right. You right. I agree. He was at the fight. I was just at home. You right. Samson saw it better than I did. Why do me and him got the same answer? You right. I give up. You right. I surrender. Why he got the same answer I do though? Then he said to Paula, he was like, I'm pretty sure you have blood. Paula like, I never had that much blood on my face. You right. Because guess what? That's what people don't even realize. None of these dudes, and no disrespect, it's all alleged. None of these dudes talking about Tim Zoo blood on his face would have never went 12 rounds with blood on their face like Tim Zoo. Let's get that out the way quick. That's gonna end the conversation right now. Over with. None of these dudes would have went 12 rounds with that blood on their face. None of these dudes. None of them. That's why they're not fighting at this level. Did y'all hear the speech that Tim Tszyu said before he fought the fight? He said, we taking this back to the old school. None of these pussies deserve to be on this level. We taking this back to the old school. None of these pussies deserve to be on this level. Did y'all hear Tim Tszyu not say that? Did y'all think it was a game? Did you think I was putting 30 Tim Tszyu videos on this channel because I'm super Tim Tszyu out? Tim Tszyu said, nah, we taking this back to the old school. We taking this back. He didn't say me, just me and nobody else. He said, we taking this back to the old school. None of these pussies deserve to be at this level. What are we talking about? Don't be mad because Tim Tszyu walked the walk and he walked the walk and your favorite boxer don't. It's a lot of dudes giving out speeches like that. They ain't going 12 rounds with blood on their face. End of story, homie. Your favorite boxer can't get past a body punch. Quit trying to jump in a roughhouse fight with little NBA rules. That's why the NBA soft now. Go watch the NBA. We got too many NBA fans commenting on boxing. Go back and watch LeBron them do layup drills for $30 million. It's over with, homie. And y'all know this. I'm a person, I'll take anybody, man, over with. I don't care who you is. Throw a name out there. Nobody going 12 rounds with blood on their face like Tim Tszyu. End of story. Period. What these dudes talking about, man? Tim Tszyu said we. 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 Taking this back to the old school. Man, these dudes ain't ready for this level. We got dudes in their 20s going 12 rounds with a pool of blood. Let's talk about that. Forget the fight. Let's talk about that. Like, it's so much, bro. That's why I said, bro, do people want to be Boston fans or what's going on? Because y'all know this, bro. I can talk about something all day. It could be simple. All these emotional, man. These dudes emotional, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. People who really been in combat and really been in fights and stuff like that and been in the fight game, they're not emotional, bro. Most of these dudes who been boxing and stuff like that, they fight with their hands and feet. They ain't never been no guys growing up that's be like, yeah. They fight with their hands and feet. Crawford ain't no talker. These dudes, they need another man to explain to them how good they are. They need somebody to be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm the best. I'm this. Oh, okay, I believe you. They need that. They don't know how good somebody is. They need you to tell them. Then they need to match up the number one guy with the number two guy. Dudes need all kind of help explaining how good somebody else is. Bro, I ain't got time to explain why Fundora had a chance. You figure it out on your own. You figure out why Fundora made it at this level. 154 pounds, 6'7". You figure out why he made it to this level. You figure it out. What these dudes talking about, man? Talking about a cut. These dudes exposing themselves. That's why I told y'all, you spending your money on somebody who won't go 12 rounds with blood on their face. That's what you doing. The fact that it's not normal to you, that's your problem. The fact it's not normal to you, that's your problem. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get I'm gonna give some kids advice. Kids, if you're in your 20s, you know how guys say they're about their life? Ask them about this Tim Tszyu situation and the cut and see how many of these dudes really about their life. Oh, I'm about their life. Ask them about this cut situation and see what life they really about. And what they'll do. That's why I'm arguing no dudes online. I ain't finna send no threats. Oh, that Tim Tszyu cut was too much. Oh, okay. Oh, you wasn't busted great then. Okay. Yeah, you right. Oh, I've been saying that. You know, you remember last year everybody said Derrick James was that guy? Oh yeah. You know, Bo Mac, he's just a fat slob, and you know, he just fat. His appearance. We need to worry about how fat somebody else is, and yeah, you know, it had nothing to do with training, but you know, when Chris Eubanks came back and got his revenge on I think it was Liam Williams. I forgot. They got a lot of Liams over there. But everybody like, yeah, you see what he did to Liam? I'm like, okay, man. Yeah, Bo Mac did it, you know. That Earl Spence win, you know, put a cape on, you know, it put a cape on Bo Mac and Terrence Crawford for a couple of months, but you know, they took their cape back. The fans like, yeah, Spence back. Let's take this cape back and give it back to Spence. Terrence Crawford didn't earn this. That's why I'm surprised. Like everybody jumping out the window for Tim Tszyu. For what? That's what I'm saying. Like, for what? I just heard everybody saying he was ducking Charlo last year. Now we explaining cuts? Cuts? Oh, okay. Like never before I heard this. Never before I heard this situation. And y'all know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all another point proven, and I'm gonna move on after this because I don't want to be on it too much unless y'all want to cook on it some more. But I'm gonna tell you another situation. You know how everybody say, yeah, they should have just stopped the fight, you know, took it to the cars, and you know, it could just went for a rematch later on. Bro, they don't do that for every fight that has a cut in it. When somebody has a bad cut and all that stuff, if you're a journeyman, they're not finna give you a rematch. Please stop it and get off whatever y'all own, man. Whatever you sniffing, get off of it. They not finna sit over here and give you a rematch just because you got a cut. Y'all saying for Tim Tszyu, yeah. Y'all saying, oh yeah, we'll do that for Tim Tszyu. Or the fans. So y'all will do that for Tim Tszyu. But for somebody else in the same situation, name ain't Tim Tszyu, nah. Oh, okay. It explains the situation. Can't make any sense out of it. Y'all doing, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm surprised, bro, because when I'm putting all these Tim Tszyu videos up, I ain't hearing all these people that screaming about nothing hitting the like button. You know what I'm saying? I was telling dudes that Charlo would never fight Tim Tszyu. Nobody else said that on YouTube. Go back and look at the day. People said, yeah, Charlo got to fight. Now, I said he would never fight Charlo. Gave you a reason why and everything. Then the dude Baccarat who fight this weekend, I told you he'll never fight Tim Tszyu. Man, what y'all talking about, man? I'm the Tim Tszyu beat writer, low key. If y'all want to keep it 1,000, I'm everybody beat writer. I ain't know. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you another thing too. I don't report Tank Davis every day. Look who I've been reporting every day. Oh, Tim Tszyu. Oh, Eastside Cruz. Oh, who showed out this weekend? Tim Tszyu, Eastside Cruz. Oh, okay. I've been reporting them the most on this channel. Y'all, you do know that, right? Without a belt. Do y'all know that more people reported on Tim Tszyu with his loss than they did when he was undefeated? More people have made videos about Tim Tszyu in a loss than they have when he was undefeated. That's on God. On God. That's on God. Look it up. More people have made videos about Tim Tszyu than they have with a loss than they had when he was undefeated. That's on God. When he was calling out Charlo, nobody. Now, some guys have, but I'm just keeping it on 1,000. Nobody. They done made more videos about Tim Tszyu and a loss. These niggas, man, they fanboys. Fanboys. I can explain why. I got the evidence. I really be relaxing. But they fanboys. Absolutely. 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 And PD, you missed something early in the live too. You got to go back and watch that. I'll repeat it later on. But I don't want to stay on this topic too long. Yeah, they be nut hugging, bro. Yeah, they don't like it. I don't be nut hugging. They don't like that. They don't like how unbiased I am. They said we want somebody unbiased. Well, here you go. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? God don't make mistakes. Here you go. Yeah, what we doing? We talking about the fight. We talking about the cut. Ain't nobody saying nothing about no jab still. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about Fundora jab still. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something else too. A lot of these guys, I'll say about 10 years ago, most of these guys, they told me in the comments, like, man, go learn some boxing. I said, all right, I'll be back. I'll be back. They're like, go learn some boxing. I'll be back. I'm telling you, I made a whole live explaining most of the stuff that's coming out this week. That's why I shout out to people like PD, Aaron, everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? People just, they know I be speaking the real. Everybody just tired of hearing the same little narrative, bro. We tired of hearing the comic book stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't come to YouTube to look at Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, we can go to the movie theaters and watch that. We want to hear the real deal. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you another thing too. I don't announce no clickbait, no fake fights around here. If y'all go look at my video, type in "Can't Face It Boxing" and Mike Tyson. I made 2 videos about Mike Tyson this year. The first video I made saying Mike Tyson will fight this year. Nobody believed me. It had 0 likes. Probably still got 0 likes. I said in like a February. I said Mike Tyson gonna fight this year. Clickbait. I'm talking about very hard information to get. Clickbait. You know what I'm saying? So overall, bro, when people start to say, "Oh, you don't know the information," they just don't want you to say what they want you to say. You know what I'm saying? These dudes ain't really betting on no fights. You know what I'm saying? They really not. They not betting on no fights. They favorite fighters -5, 7.5, 750 because he ain't fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it real. These dudes ain't fighting nobody. You can't even bet on some of these guys. That's why some of these guys, they're like, yeah, I'll bet you, because in Vegas, when you go to Vegas and try to bet some money, it's not a 50-50 fight. So you can't bet no money with them. They're like, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm a Tank Davis fan, so I'll bet you. Because you know Rolly ain't got no chance. No, I'm not finna put money on Rolly. These are the guys I'm talking about. They favorite fighter is never in a situation we could possibly lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already seen the situation. I seen Deontay Wilder go 12 rounds with Tyson Fury. He didn't get this kind of pat on the back like Tim Tszyu, and he dropped Fury twice. So I know what fans is jumping around making a fuss right now. It's fans who got one fighter. Everybody invested in Tim Tszyu right now. What? Australia's invested in Tim Tszyu right now. You know what I'm saying? They don't have any other options right now. And then the other half of them, they mad that Terrence Crawford beat Jeff Horn. They have no issues with Earl Spence. Earl Spence didn't beat Jeff Horn. Terrence Crawford did. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now. I explained it earlier. Shout out to my dog PD. I explained it earlier. I'm gonna say this again for everybody coming in late. I gave Australia credit. I gave Jeff Horn, whatever his name. Yeah, I think his name Jeff Horn. I gave him credit for that Manny Pacquiao win. Then they come over here and try to discredit Terrence Crawford. No, sir. Never gonna happen, homie. It's over with. You ain't finna discredit. I gave you credit for Jeff Horn with that lousy, raggedy win he got against Manny Pacquiao. And you gonna sit over here and try to say Terrence Crawford ducking Tim Tszyu after a loss? Nah, kick rocks. Sorry. You mad that Terrence Crawford went over there and just stripped the belt away from Horn? Why you ain't send Tim Tszyu after Terrence Crawford then? He fought Horn right after that. I ain't hear nobody mentioning Tim Tszyu then. I ain't hear nobody mention him. And I know boxing. That's why I said I'm a Tim Tszyu fan. You kind of messing up a little bit. And I know the fights he been dropped in. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of my favorite fighters. So, it's kind of a mistake. That's what I'm saying. You got a non-Tim Tszyu fan trying to attack me. Oh, I didn't know he got dropped before. Yeah, dummy. Get away from me. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't know he got dropped before. What fight? In the first round. Get out of my face. Talking about a dude who got 10 straight knockouts. I heard somebody say the other day, man, Terrence Crawford got like 9 or 10 straight knockouts, man. Yeah, he had like 9 before he fought Earl Spence. You didn't know that? Oh, he had to knock out Earl Spence for you to see that he had 9 or 10 straight knockouts. Oh, okay. What a coward. You don't know how to read numbers? You got to read numbers? Yeah, man, these dudes don't even look at the stats, man. They so infatuated with that's why a lot of times when you see certain fights and they have like face-offs and stuff like that, these are usually the fans that jump in the comments and just say random things. It's guys who watch face-offs, so they don't know nothing about the fighter. All they know is a face-off. They think all these dudes are knockout artists. These the same guys that jump in your comments and say De Los Santos is gonna knock out Shakur Stevenson. Then months later, when I'm like, hey, where y'all at who said De Los Santos was gonna knock out Shakur Stevenson? Now everybody disappeared. Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. It's insane. For people that not even know that, it's insane. And bro, you know what's crazy? When everybody started becoming Earl Spence fan, I was already an Earl Spence fan. I seen when these dudes start showing up. As soon as Mayweather said, yeah, man. As soon as Earl Spence said, yeah, man, I sparred Mayweather. Everybody said, oh, man, he sparred Mayweather. He that guy. I'm like, oh, my God, bro. What a fan. You like a dude because he sparred somebody? And you ain't never seen him fight in a pro ring? What? Haven't y'all noticed? I'm going to say this real quick before I move on to this Mike Tyson thing. Haven't y'all noticed most of these guys that like certain fighters is because of a sparring match? Y'all ain't noticed that? They like most of these dudes because of sparring? Y'all ain't noticed that? Think about it real quick. Y'all ain't noticed that? Earl Spence, Mayweather, sparring. That's all they know him for is a sparring. I seen a dude drop Earl Spence the same way Terrence Crawford did. Nobody cared. I seen Earl Spence get dropped the same way that Terrence Crawford did him in the fight. Nobody cared. I seen the technique. I said it's a style matchup problem. I said he gonna go 12 with Mikey Garcia. Oh, you crazy. He gonna destroy Mikey Garcia. Put money on it. Mikey going 12. These dudes seen Mikey Garcia go 12 rounds with Earl Spence. That's when I realized. I don't know about the rest of y'all. That's when I knew it wasn't about boxing. I heard a dude saying, yeah, Mikey Garcia gonna get dropped, bro. I'm like, what? Do you know who Mikey Garcia is? Man, he getting dropped. 12 rounds. I said, why I go 12 rounds? You know, Spence wanted it to go 12 rounds. Oh, okay, man. All right, bro. End of story. End of story. Anything else? Anything else? That's what they really say. Nothing that has to do with boxing. Oh, that fight really happening? I announced it, but I don't like to push fake news. So that fight really happening? They did a face-off at the Knicks game or something like that. Hey, PD, that fight really happening? Yeah, but let me get back to this. I want to get off topic. But at the same time, yeah, that's the narrative they try to push, man. And for some reason, Fundora getting a lot of backlash right now for being a late replacement. People saying, yeah, he coming off a loss. So, I mean, who else was you going to put in the ring with Tim Tszyu? Like, people don't understand. Fundora saved the weekend. We didn't have Thurman in there. We had Fundora. It turned out to be a classic fight. Now everybody mad. Do we want to have classic fights in boxing? Or do we not want to have classic fights in boxing? Because every time we have a classic fight in boxing, it's a problem. All right, bet. Appreciate that. Every time we had classic fight, yeah, appreciate that. Cause yeah, I don't think he gonna fight. Cause yeah, Berlanga was trying to fight Charlo. He trying to fight somebody Canelo fought. He trying to put his name in a situation with Canelo. So he trying to fight one of Canelo's old opponents right now. So Danny Jacobs, Charlo, those Canelo old opponents. So he looking at that. But yeah, man. But that whole situation, that's a whole nother situation. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the Mike Tyson thing real quick though, before I try to go too long, because I ain't want to spend too much time on that Fundora thing. But it has a lot of layers to it, as you can see. We've been talking about it for a couple of days now. Everybody breaking it down like this though. But with the Mike Tyson thing, I'm gonna tell y'all, Mike Tyson came out and said everything I said on the video. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all what Mike Tyson said that I said. I didn't say exactly what he said, but I said as far as the money. That's what's crazy. Because people don't know. I've been following Mike Tyson a long time, since I could blink. And Mike Tyson basically said these guys are jealous of his situation. They don't like that he's an old man who's 50-something years old that can just jump up and make money with boxing or anything. They don't like that he can do that. Period. It's a lot of guys that's in their 40s right now that can't do an exhibition. That's old boxers. You know what I'm saying? It's guys right now that's 33 that y'all acting like they done. So with Mike Tyson, he basically coming out and he already said, I'm 58 years old, however old he is. He said 58 years old, and he gets billions of views just talking about boxing. Just talking about fighting, he gets billions of views. Let me explain something to y'all. Everybody on earth, all these dudes running around, because people be pushing fake. Y'all know it. Everybody clickbait. Dudes ain't on YouTube because they want to push the right information. 99% of these dudes clickbait. So let's keep that at 1,000. So at the end of the day, Mike Tyson already saying, I'm getting billions of views just talking about fighting. Like y'all on here, everybody trying to get a YouTube channel and all this other stuff. Mike Tyson, like, I just get on YouTube and talk about fighting and people come to the channel. I get billions of views. Like he basically telling them, I'm him. I am Mr. Pay-Per-View. Before it was the pay-per-view, it wasn't nothing before me. I am the pay-per-view. Like people don't understand that. Before there was the internet, bro, Mike Tyson was doing pay-per-view, bro. He is the creator of the pay-per-view. Like everybody running around like, yeah, Canelo. You would have never heard of a Canelo if Mike Tyson didn't make the pay-per-view an option. They needed the talent. He's still selling pay-per-views. He's Mr. Pay-per-view. I don't know if anybody knows that. He had to let everybody know, like, I'm really that guy. I can go outside and do anything, and I'm going to make a bag. Mike Tyson been turning down millions of dollars over the last 30 years, bro. I don't know if y'all know it, bro. Mike Tyson ain't got the same kind of friends y'all got. It's billionaires that look up to Mike Tyson. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, you think a billionaire ain't came to Mike Tyson and say, hey, let's make this fight real quick. I got an idea. Mike Tyson like, nah. You know how much money Mike Tyson turned down? Mike Tyson turned down more money than y'all can ever dream of ever seeing in a lifetime. He ain't no greedy guy like Canelo. Everybody out around here can count Canelo money like it's theirs. Yeah, Canelo, he gonna make $50 million his next fight. Who cares? You're not making it. Who are you? Do you know finances? You can't even do your own taxes. Why are you counting Canelo's money? Relax, homie. They'll get that $30 million and rob you before you even get it. Quit acting like you know what you're talking about. Fall back. Mike Tyson been getting money. Created the pay-per-view. Now the guy who created the whole idea of the pay-per-view, now everybody like, yeah, man, because these guys who actually went into the IT and did this, and they're not the ones who got to sell tickets. So I'm not giving them credit for anything. Now we got these guys, they grandsons hopping on the newspapers saying Mike Tyson quit on the stool and everything. Y'all didn't see the newspaper I put out the other day? That was a new newspaper. They talking about Mike Tyson quit on the stool in his last pro fight. He just fought Roy Jones a couple of years ago. Why would you bring up his pro fight and he fought Roy Jones a couple of years ago? Why would you make fun of an older man like Mike Tyson in 2024 at an older age after going through all the drug problems and everything else? Why would you do all that and say he quit on the stool? Why would you do that? I told y'all already though, these same people are walking around. It's these same people walking around. They're still walking among us. That's why they love that little game, Among Us. The kids who play that, those are the ones. Among Us. They still walking around among us right now, as we speak. Mike Tyson, he created the whole pay-per-view. Now he can't do nothing. Let the people who never did nothing, let us make money off you, Mike. Yeah, Mike, dance for me. Trying to do a puppet master with Mike Tyson. He cutting the strings and they get mad. That's why he said the other day, man, no, I'm done with this hot boxing podcast. Y'all ain't see it the other day? Look it up. Yeah, this breaking news what I'm talking about right now. This boxing secrets. I don't got that on my channel because I'm clickbaiting. Y'all ain't hear the other day when Mike Tyson said, this is my last episode of hot boxing. I ain't even gonna put the secret news on there. I know everybody y'all think on the internet secrets. Y'all think they got secrets. Yeah, I got the real spiel, but I ain't even gonna put all that out. But I'll just let you know. When he said the other day, yeah, this is my last episode, this is the reason why. And he just confirmed everything I said. Go back and look at my other lives with Mike Tyson. I told y'all, man, he could have been making money, man. He could have been making billions. Mike Tyson could have fought twice a year. No problem. Canelo doing that. Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I got a couple of them up there. They pretty long. I'm putting them up there, though. I'm going to try to re-upload some of them. They messed up. But, yeah, Mike Tyson been making the pay-per-view, man. A lot of these people don't even know that. They just walking around like, yeah, man, it's been around, and, you know, we just streaming and stealing stuff. And why y'all think Mike Tyson did 1.6 million people on the subscribers? He was doing 1.6 million 30 years ago. It's just the same people buying the fights. And it was harder to get a pay-per-view back then. You had to call in and stuff. Come on, y'all don't know none of this. Come on. Boxing experts. Who your favorite expert is on YouTube? Why he ain't telling you this? But he know about Sonny Liston and everything. Come on, man. If you know the business, let's see. And I ain't challenging nobody. I'm just saying. Because people come to my page like, yeah, you don't know nothing. Who's the guy that you're listening to who's saying more than what I'm saying? Please explain. And I'm a young guy. Very young guy. So please explain. And they don't even want to say that, man. But they'll try to make it seem like, yeah. And then what I'm telling you the twist too that make everything the worst. I'm gonna tell you what make everything horrible. I was like I watched UFC when it first started. Like as far as when it went from like the Pride fighting guys came in, I seen that whole era. So when people try to say, yeah, man, in UFC, we always had the best fights and we put the fights together. Bro, John Jones ain't even fought half of your stable still. What are we talking about? John Jones got gray in his beard and you're still trying to put fights together. Please don't try to fool me on the MMA. That conversation is 10 seconds. I've been watching that too long. Come on, we got Anderson Spider Silva boxing right now. Moving on. But yeah, like I was saying, Mike Tyson is the guy who's put a lot in the game right now. Right now, Saudi Arabia, this breaking news. I don't know if y'all know this. Well, you know, a lot of people ain't talking about it, but Saudi Arabia is basically invested in they have Mike Tyson training their talent. So Saudi Arabia has Mike Tyson coming in. He has his own little operation. I think I forgot the name of it. It might be named after him in some kind of way. It might be Iron something. But they got him over there. You know what I'm saying? They training in $1 million sweatsuits. Got Mike Tyson over there leading everybody, training, taking his expertise serious. They don't look at him as just like a pothead, like Canelo said. You know, Canelo just think Mike ain't sober all the time. Saudi Arabia, they take value on Mike Tyson. For some reason, Saudi Arabia, they invested in Mike Tyson. But Canelo, he trying to break his neck to get over there. See how that goes? Like I said, Mike Tyson been rubbing elbows with billionaires before Canelo was born. He don't know what he's talking about. This is a new guy. He's small fry. He's small fry. Canelo leading North America, they won't know who he is. And that's a fact. Canelo leading North America, they won't know who he is. 600K ain't worldwide, homie. Oh yeah, Mike Tyson, yeah, he's a pothead, you know, like come on, man. This dude. But that's the respect you get though. When you Mike Tyson, you try to do your own thing. They say, nah. I said, bro, on everything I love. I made a video a couple of 7-8 months ago talking about Mike Tyson and Triple G. Look how God works. 7-8 months ago, talking about Mike Tyson and Triple G. They came out and said Triple G can do whatever he wants. Go look at the video. Can't Face It Boxing. Triple G. I think it was Triple G and Earl Spence. I was comparing Earl Spence and Triple G. Because I'm gonna tell you how smart I was. Let me tell y'all how smart I am real quick before I move on, please. I was explaining why Earl Spence deserves another shot after a loss. I was comparing Triple G's resume to Earl Spence's resume. Even though I didn't like Earl Spence at that time because I was kind of mad about the Terrence Crawford situation. I was a real unbiased fan. I came out, said this 8 months. Go look it up. It's like August, September or something. I came out, made a video about Earl Spence and Triple G. You know what I'm saying? And I sat up here and said this, and this. And then they came out the next day. I'm telling y'all how the media work. Media came out the next day. Now, nobody was talking about Triple G. They came out the next day and said Triple G could do whatever he wants. The day after I posted the video. Triple G been on this earth 40-some years. The day after I posted that video, they said Triple G can do whatever he wants. And I can't even have people hit the like button. They've been against me from day one. I ain't finna be on here playing victim, but I will expose your guy. So either we can sit around here and we can agree on things, or I can do the exposing. I've already gave people a grace period. I was around 6 months being nice. I was like, okay. But bro, if I know my stuff, bro, anybody can get it. What are we talking about? I'm not finna sit around here and lie about no boxing. It's a fight. If you really know what you're talking about. Just to be honest. I sat around here, I already knew though. They said Triple G can do whatever he want. But guess who can't do whatever he want? Mike Tyson. Guess what I said that in that Earl Spence Triple G video? I put up 1,500 videos on this channel. People better get to digging. I don't say no. And that's in what? I haven't even been on here a year yet. So what are we talking about? This old news. Why would I get up here and talk about Earl Spence one loss if he deserved it or not when I just made a video 8 months ago talking about it? That's why a lot of times when people don't like, man, why he ain't talking about it? I said that 8 months ago. Bro, right now I'm in like December. I'm trying to find out what the fight's gonna happen. It's in September, October. We ain't talking about yesterday. Everybody else trying to figure out what happened yesterday. I did a live about the fight. I didn't even really need to do a post-fight. Just go to the Friday live from last Friday, March 29th. The fight happened March 30th. Everything I said on March 29th happened on March 30th. But back to that situation. But guys can do whatever they want, but Mike Tyson can't. Triple G. The whole media feels like Triple G can do whatever he wants, but not Mike Tyson. And people praise this dude, Triple G. And people be like, oh, why you hating on Triple G? I'm hating on Triple G. He making hundreds of millions of dollars. He made hundreds of millions of dollars and never sold a pay-per-view in his life. Ever. Triple G never sold a pay-per-view on his own. He needed Canelo to the end. He rode Canelo all the way to the end and rolled his wagon on home. He ain't sold nothing on his own. And people are trying to, the media push on you. Yeah, you got to like this guy because we said so. Never. I would never do that. I would never concede to nobody just because I'm not a crowd surfer. I don't do that. Because as you can see, they're wrong. Most of the time, they're wrong. Most of the people that pick Earl Spence, they still trying to figure out why he lost. We team Earl Spence. I don't care. He lost. Got nothing to do with me. I could be team Earl Spence. Still didn't pick him to win. I could be team Tim Tszyu. He still didn't win. I see the play. And then with Mike Tyson, that goes to show you, man. You give the fans what. Let me tell y'all, this real talk. You can fight as many fights as you want. You can fight the tough fights. You can fight all the hard guys that you want. The tough guys, everybody like, oh, he fought the toughest guys. You know, he fought the best. They don't care that Mike Tyson fought the best guys, that he was out. He was a smaller guy each time he fought somebody. They didn't care. They just wanted to see him in the ring. They don't care. They don't care now. They don't want Mike Tyson to do nothing. He feel like he want to jump in the ring with Jake Paul. Why they care about Mike Tyson getting knocked out more than him? They don't care about Mike Tyson like that. Come on, man. Let's be real. They care. Shout out to my dog Aaron too, man, in Super Chat. You think they care about Mike Tyson to the point where they saying, yeah, we don't want to see you in the ring with Jake Paul? What was y'all at when his life was going upside down? What was y'all at when he was getting robbed of all these hundreds of millions of dollars? You got all these fans that's accountants and they financiers and all this stuff. What was y'all at trying to help Mike save his money? Everybody talking, well, I couldn't help Mike. You know, I couldn't find it. Teddy Atlas found him when he was a kid. You couldn't find Mike? How you couldn't find Mike? So Teddy Atlas found Mike when he was a kid, but you couldn't find Mike when he was a grown man and help him out with his finances. If you got another generation of billionaires and millionaires that want to pay Mike Tyson, so what? So what? He created the pay-per-view. Let him live. He want to do it, let him do it. Oh, now when you give everybody your all during your career, win or lose, oh, now it don't matter. I ain't talking about to the media. I mean to the fans. I'm talking about to the media because the fans, they paid 1.6 million pay-per-views for Mike Tyson because they know Mike Tyson put on big fights. For 30 years, they've been paying for Mike Tyson fights. I ain't heard nobody say, man, you know what? I'm done paying for Mike Tyson fights. Canelo not in that category. I've been told y'all this months ago. When everybody didn't want to, they thought it was a Canelo hate video, I was saying all this. The love that Canelo wants from fans, that's what Mike Tyson get. Win or lose, he gets in the ring. I told everybody, Canelo not fighting Benavidez ruined and burned down his legacy. He could have been the next Mike Tyson or something. He's done. All he had to do was jump in the ring with Benavidez. Nobody would have cared that Canelo lost. You already lost. You lost the Bivol. You lost the Bivol, jumped in the ring with Caleb Plant. Nobody act like you lost the Bivol. So what are you talking about? That's why it's only one Mike Tyson. Yeah, people be like, yeah, Mike Tyson this and this. Yeah, he got some flaws, losses, and all that stuff. But guess what? 1.6. 1.6. Why ain't nobody else putting on 1.6? And ain't been no better fights than Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson? What's going on? I thought everybody liked real boxing. Oh, the casuals only bought them fights. Oh, what about the real boxing fans? Oh, just the casuals buy the. Okay. Oh, all right. That's good to know then. Okay. Okay. Like I said, man, these dudes do not know about no boxing, man. ins and outs. And the only reason I have this energy because somebody like me will get blocked in somebody's comments saying something like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Then these dudes be coming in here and they'll say I'm insane. Now, I want to know where all the idiots at that been saying I don't know nothing about boxing, but your favorite YouTuber right now is posting videos that I was doing in October of last year. Do y'all know I was talking about Frank Martin and Tank September of last year? You know how weird it feels to talk about Frank Martin and Tank in September of 2023, and then for everybody in April of 2024 to act like it's a big deal? It's getting weird, man. Just being real. It's getting weird, man. It's getting weird. It's getting weird. Because all I see right now, and there's no disrespect to Tim Tszyu, but right now everybody got more. They got more respect for a guy who just lost than a guy who tell the truth. No matter what country you're from. Mike Tyson just proved that. No matter how hard you give your life for boxing. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson gave it his all. Now, yeah, you know, everybody else who made money off of it, people brag about how much money Mike Tyson lost and stuff like that. You think when people bring that up, that's a badge of honor? How many other celebrities you know that lost money like Mike Tyson? And I ain't talking about no NBA player. I'm talking about a guy who got punched in the face. Oh, another one, right? Oh, okay. Why you know about those guys, but you don't know about nobody else, though? What about these tech guys? You ain't heard about them losing billions? Oh, okay. Okay. They out here robbing, man. That's what's going on with no gun. And these dudes sitting up here, they don't want to give Mike Tyson credit for nothing. It's a shame, bro. It really is. But it goes to show you, that's why with Terrence Crawford, I'm not finna have Terrence Crawford run through the fire. So when he retires and he want to fight Jake Paul Jr. or something like that when he's 57 years old, and y'all sitting over here like, no, man, you know, you ain't do enough. You should have fought Boots. You know, you fought Spence, Tim Tszyu, and all them other guys, but Boots should have been the one you should have fought. So no, you don't deserve it. That's why I don't want to. I don't know if y'all know it or not, and I hate to jump around like this, but I'm gonna say to make this one point. I'm gonna get back to the Mike Tyson thing. That's why I don't make a big deal about Earl Spence. If Terrence Crawford beat Earl Spence and he don't get credit for that, I don't want to hear about Earl Spence no more. I don't know if y'all know that or not. If Terrence Crawford don't get credit for beating him, he's a nobody then. Y'all treat him like a nobody. He's a nobody. No disrespect to Earl Spence. No disrespect. I'm not talking about he's a nobody as a person. I'm talking about the way y'all breaking the situation down. Y'all trying to polish some boo-boo right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. Y'all trying to tell me some trash is treasure right now. Why? Because you like him? Nah, I don't like nobody that much. Nah, I don't like nobody that much. I don't know too many dudes who beat their brother in one-on-one in the backyard. And he said, yeah, bro, you won though. Even though I just beat you 10-0, you know. Yeah, I got it. But you doing that for Spence? Nah, homie, that's enough. That's something else. That's something else. That's a fetish. That ain't no boxing. That ain't no boxing. Ain't nobody beat their family member and no Madden or nothing. You like, yeah, bro, you really won. I was the other team. Like, bro, y'all doing some other stuff. It's a fetish now. Like, get back to boxing, man. For real. That's why Mike Tyson, like, these dudes sitting around fighting MMA fighters and everything else, and I'm trying to put together a fight with Jake Paul. He already fighting everybody else. So what's the difference between Jake Paul fighting Tyron Woodley and fighting me? Or him fighting Tommy Fury and fighting me? Then with him and Roy Jones was technically still a real active fighter not too long ago. Like Roy Jones was technically still fighting. So for people to feel like, well, you know, Tyson can fight Roy, but not Jake Paul. I mean, Roy's still a pro too. What are we talking about? He's an older guy, but come on, man. I don't understand that. I feel like with the Mike Tyson situation, I feel like a lot of people are trying to pick at who he should fight too much. Like, let's be real. We don't know who's gonna win, so we're not smart enough to pick who's gonna win. And if Mike Tyson looking at it like how I'm looking at it, we should have never had Jake Paul and all these guys fighting in the first place if it's a problem. That's how he's looking at it. Mike Tyson, like, I'm the one who created pay-per-view. Why do y'all have Jake Paul and all these other guys like Ngannou making money off my pay-per-view? I patent this stuff. Why y'all making money off my stuff? Go do your stuff on YouTube. I made this pay-per-view stuff. Yeah, he was working with Darrell. He was already working. Yeah, he was working with the other one not too long ago. Yeah, Benavidez spars everybody, man. Benavidez spars everybody. Benavidez sparring resume is better than Canelo's fighting resume. And dudes want to get on the comments and argue with me. We got dudes 20, 25, 26, 27 years old. They sparring resume is better than dudes, their favorite fighters fighting resume. Why would I argue with guys like that? Like, let's be real. You got Terrence Crawford sparring guys like Shakur Stevenson and all the other things, and people are like, yeah, he should fight Teofimo. Teofimo can't get past Shakur. What are we talking about? And Terrence Crawford would jump in there? You're a casual. Terrence Crawford gonna jump in the ring with Teofimo, and he's sitting around putting hands and feet on Shakur Stevenson. I mean, they should know that. Yeah, I had just posted. I just posted it today. I got the short. I just posted the short today. You didn't see it, Grinch? Yeah, man. Benavidez. You know why? You know why? Because Benavidez was sparring everybody. Because Benavidez, Jose Benavidez Jr., Jose Jr. That's because Jose Jr. was fighting everybody. That's what I'm saying. People seen Jose Benavidez Jr. get dropped by Terrence Crawford in the last round, and they thought he was a bum. Bro, nobody drops Jose Benavidez Jr. He hasn't been dropped since then. As far as knocked out, he hasn't been knocked out since then. Or stopped. He ain't no easy fight. You know, 4 or 5 fights ago, you know what I'm saying, he was a bum. Now everybody look at it, oh, yeah, you know. He ain't win a couple of fights, but you know. Yeah, he go 12. Bro was a beast. People don't even understand that. Benavidez got all these sparring things and all these because his brother been that guy. He been going around fighting everybody. If people really know boxing, they'll know that. That's when you know a dude really don't know boxing. That's a little test. If y'all want to test somebody who know boxing, ask them about that. Yeah, I've been through that. Man, Jose Benavidez, one of my favorite fighters. But I knew Terrence Crawford was coming to work. Yeah, I knew that, man. People be sleep, bro, for real. Dudes don't really know, man. They all over the place. The reason they don't know who good right now because they didn't spent too long looking at one person. Now they so far behind, they trying to play catch up. Like, dudes really far behind right now. They really far behind when it comes to certain things. There's so many fans far behind right now. They finding out new. There's so much news they don't even know yet. You know, because I be posting, I be thinking everybody be seeing it, but no. Not that everybody see it, but you know, that everybody know the news. It's not something surprising. Yeah, Jose Benavidez is a problem though. No, I don't know if there's no fights coming on today. I don't know. I ain't even checked. I know I done posted. I gotta check. I don't think there's no fights coming on today that I know of. I know it's something coming on this weekend. I gotta double check though. Yeah, but man, people gotta realize, man. Mike Tyson been putting on a lot. He been putting in a lot of work over the last couple of years or last 20 years basically trying to get himself back to normal. You know what I'm saying? After you get robbed like that, like, man, if you would have lost $100 million messing with these people, you wouldn't even want to start a podcast with nobody. Why y'all think it took Mike Tyson so long to even start boxing again and taking these fights? People taking all this money from him, then they're like, yeah, he can't handle his money. He couldn't handle his money, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, Mike Tyson, he can handle his money now, but back then he couldn't handle his money. He doing the same thing back then. He still getting tore up. He's still getting lit. For some reason, though, he couldn't handle his money back then, but now he good. Why you think he don't want to get in the ring, man? They don't understand that, though. Yeah, that fight Saturday. I got hitches. But Lemos, man, I don't know. I thought Lemos would have a chance. I thought Lemos would have a chance, but I think stamina and he be a little wide. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely fight like that dude JoJo Diaz just fought in a little bit of Eastside Cruz, like a lower level of Eastside Cruz though. But he's strong though. He can knock people out too though. It's gonna be a good fight. Watch. People are talking about that after it happened. But yeah, boxing different now. It's not the same as it used to be, man. It's a lot different now. And the fans is kind of ruining it, man, because you gotta think about it. Like, look at the fights they talking about the most. We still had Oscar Valdez fight this weekend. Nobody cares. I'm gonna tell you another thing too, man. These dudes who be running around talking about PBC, this, all that. I seen some dudes today, and it's real talk. I seen some dudes today. These fans are some of the weakest people I know, especially American fans. Well, they're not really American. I don't know who they are, bro. But some of these fans are the weakest ones, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you, they sitting around complaining about PBC, but the only fights they're talking about is PBC fights that came on this weekend. I'm like, how are these dudes talking about Eastside Cruz, the best thing walking on earth, but PBC ain't good? Who you think winning got PBC? I mean, Eastside Cruz. Eastside Cruz been fighting. Eastside Cruz could have went with Golden Boy. He could have went with Matchroom. And I don't do the promotion thing. It's just kind of weird. I'm gonna point it out because it's weird. I see in the comment section when people were talking about PBC, but they bragging about Eastside Cruz. Who you think is trying to push Eastside Cruz as a superstar, dummy? Why are you complaining about a promotional company and you're sitting around here pushing the fighter? You're basically pushing Eastside Cruz for them. You're helping PBC. Why are you complaining about something you're helping? These fans are insane. They love Eastside Cruz to death, but they don't like PBC for pushing Eastside Cruz. Isn't that weird? I think, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all for real. I think a lot of people think black guys actually own PBC. I hate to say that, but I'm gonna just go out here and say that. I think they think that black guys own PBC, so they say we don't like PBC, bro. Ain't no black guys around here owning whole networks. I'm just gonna be real with you. We already know this, so like, what are we trying to line up PBC? Do we know that PBC has more Mexican fighters than all these other companies? Like, what is going on? Ew. Does anybody know that? Like, it's not a black company. Man, these dudes are scaring me, man. I'm telling you, it's getting scary, bro. I'm telling you, we have, bro. Our family is walking around these people. We have to live. They are among us. Bro, PBC bro, did you see how many Mexicans was on that PBC card? Canelo card ain't gonna have that many Mexicans on it. What are we talking about? Did we see how many Mexicans was on? Bro, was there even a black guy on the card? It was one black guy. Man, come on, man. Like, get out the drugs, man. You're hurting your own movement. We got We got fake Mexicans out here complaining about PBC when PBC got a whole car full of Mexicans. Like, don't even know how to be bro, these dudes don't even know how to be oh my God, bro. That's crazy. Y'all like the worst version of Bill O'Reilly. How are you complaining about PBC and they have whole Mexican cars? They got nothing but Mexicans on their car and everybody's saying, yeah, PBC, bro, what is who had more Mexican card? The zone card or top rank? Did the Valdez card blow y'all away? What kind of Mexican star they had on there? I figured that a long time ago. These people kind of weird, man. I ain't gonna lie. Because I seen that Abner Mares and Leo Santa Cruz was getting pushed. So I figured everybody was getting the message around that time. I'm like, but now it's like, I don't know, man. It's weird. I could go in on it, but I gave y'all enough right there. It's getting weird now. It's getting weird. They have PBC pushing Eastside Cruz like hard. Eastside Cruz getting pushed harder than Terrence Crawford right now on PBC. Even though I know people say he's not with PBC. Look, man. If he's gonna have another fight with a PBC guy, I'm pretty sure you would want to push him. Yeah, it's too much free game. Too much free game. My dog saying facts. He like, bro, he like, bro, zip it, bro. You talking too much. I am talking too much, ain't I? You're absolutely right. I am talking too much. For nothing. I am talking too much. You're absolutely right. Too much. I was supposed to end it on the Mike Tyson thing. That was a whole nother video I just gave them. They don't even know that, bro. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, a lot of this stuff, videos that y'all talking about right now, like the stuff that's coming out, I got all this in my notes right now for like later on, man. Like most of the stuff people talking about now, I know, well, the stuff they'll figure out later on, I already have it written down. So let me put it that way. But Aaron right though, man. Like, come on, man. PBC full of Mexicans, man. Like, what are we talking about? Cut it out. These dudes are clowns. They had one black guy fight on the card last weekend. Now everybody like, yeah, PBC is black. What? What are we talking about? Ew. Where is this conversation going to? Bro, a whole comment section. It got weird. I'm like, don't nobody know that Eastside. Bro, you gotta understand, Fundora won this weekend, and I'm hearing more about Eastside Cruz. So it's not like it's just a situation. I'm showing people like, hey, y'all actually talking about Eastside Cruz and PBC's not getting credit. And Eastside Cruz has 2 losses. Eastside Cruz has 2 losses, and PBC still pushing him. So it doesn't make any sense for someone who's on the same side as Eastside Cruz to not like him when people like Top Rank, they do that for guys like Lomachenko. It's not going to be a dude like Eastside Cruz on Lomachenko level that's doing stuff like that. Like if Eastside Cruz was at Top Rank, do you think Top Rank would be promoting Eastside Cruz more than Lomachenko? If you do, you're going to lose a lot of money in life. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you think Top Rank going to promote Eastside Cruz more than Lomachenko, they still have Lomachenko as number 1 fighter at 135. So what would they do? They're going to put Eastside Cruz number 1 over Loma? People don't even understand the business, man. Like, get out your feelings. You're messing up your own bag, man. They messing up their own fight. They don't even know the schedule, bro, for real. I heard a couple last week, everybody said the Fundora and Tim Tszyu fight wasn't a pay-per-view fight, and they didn't want to see it. Let's be real. Everybody just said that last week. Then they said Tim Tszyu gonna fight Terrence Crawford or Spence guaranteed. Did y'all heard me report that? But y'all, hey, go back and look at my page. I'm gonna tell you how thorough I am. I didn't make no 10 video talking about, yeah, Terrence Crawford and Tim Tszyu, that's next. That next. Man, come on, it's an option. If it happens. I ain't guaranteeing nothing around here. I'm not jumping in the ring. I'm not guaranteeing nothing. I'm going to tell you a fight you'll never hear about again for the next couple of months. And thank God I don't got to hear about this fight no more for the next couple of months. Because there wasn't no chance it was going to happen anyways. I ain't got to hear about Tim Tszyu and Terrence Crawford. Everybody talking about some Terrence Crawford ducking Tim Tszyu. I'm glad I don't got to hear about that fight no more. Man, you talking about a long shot. Everybody act like that's the fight they wanted. People exposed themselves already. That's the fight I wanted, man. Tim Tszyu versus Terrence Crawford. Why you ain't asking for that fight now? Oh, Tim Tszyu ain't got a belt. That's his problem. That ain't my problem. What you talking about? Y'all said it was next. Oh, he need the belt though. Oh, something went wrong. Okay. Okay. So he ain't Barry Bonds. He can't guarantee no home run. Like, people be really thinking dudes like that, man. When it comes to certain things, they see that undefeated record, man. They look past everything. They see that undefeated record, they look past everything. It's a couple of guys that improved that lately. Tyson Fury proved that. Oh yeah, he's undefeated, man. Nobody wants to fight him. You know, I heard a lot of people say Anthony Joshua doesn't want to fight Tyson Fury. Now everybody's saying Anthony Joshua don't want to fight Tyson Fury. I mean, now Tyson Fury don't want to fight Joshua. Like, man, come on, man. Y'all see that undefeated record, then when that goes away, now you switching sides. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing people say now, oh yeah, I think Eastside Cruz ready for Tank Davis now. Bro, the first time y'all didn't think it was gonna go 12. Like, that's what y'all don't understand. These dudes didn't think Eastside Cruz was gonna go 12 rounds with Tank the first time. What do they mean now? I thought he was gonna win now. No, you're not. No. I'm not letting them do that. They're not finna hijack. They're not finna hijack my talking points. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Everybody's super fanned out over Eastside Cruz and Tim Tszyu. I don't know what kind of views they getting off of, but no, sir. It's getting disgusting now. They pushing certain narratives for the wrong reasons. These dudes pushing there. I don't know if y'all know it or not. Dudes really chasing headlines. They don't care about no Tim Tszyu and Eastside Cruz. If they lose 2 or 3 more times, they'll never report them again. Let Tim Tszyu and Eastside Cruz lose 3 more fights in a row. And let's see how many people talk about them on their YouTube. Yeah, shout out my dog, man. They'll never yeah, shout out to Aaron too, man. Yeah, shout out to Aaron, man. He saved me earlier. Yeah, you helped me out, bro. You already know. I wasn't even gonna realize it because I was in a rush, man. So I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, you told me when I was in a rush. Yeah, but people don't really understand, bro. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people just fanned out for no reason. It's not helping boxing because the fights that's happening, those are fights you don't want. You said you didn't want. Then when they do happen, now you talking about you want a rematch. Why you want a rematch for a fight you said you never wanted to happen anyways? Yeah, I wasn't asking for Tim Tszyu versus Fundora. Now you want a rematch? It's so many problems people do, man. They said the fight was guaranteed, so we ain't got to worry about no rematch. It wasn't a rematch clause. Everybody talking about, yes, a rematch clause. No, it's not, buddy. No. He'll give him a rematch. That's why Fundora said, yeah, I'll rematch him. But I'd like to fight Terrence Crawford next. Like he said last week. Yeah, they don't want to understand God's purposes out here, man. I seen lately though, a lot of people, a lot of YouTube channels, I'm telling y'all, a lot of YouTube channels, and I like this role because I don't want to be everybody's friend. A lot of YouTube channels, they'll go off of what the fans say. If the fans say bad cut, whoever want to go with that bad cut narrative, they're gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna push that. Notice it. Most channels gonna go with the narrative as far as bad cut. They gonna say it was a classic fight. Both of the guys fought well. Blah 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 blah. But the cut messed up everything. How you gonna give credit to something when you say something got ruined? If Tim Tszyu got beat up because of some blood, how we gonna say it was a great fight? Yeah, these dudes all over the place, man. They scrambled eggs, bro. They everywhere. We giving credit to something, to a guy who was. So we saying it's a classic fight, and people are reposting it and making a big deal out of it. Do we know that other fights have happened recently? So are we excited about this fight because it was blood or because it was a good fight? Because people talking like it wasn't a good fight. That's what's crazy about the fight, man. They say the fight was great. They can't tell you why the fight was great. I'm telling you, man, it's weird, bro. People been online for like 20 hours since the fight happened. Ain't nobody told y'all why the fight great. They complaining about the cut. They want to see another fight. They said the fight was good, but they can't tell you why the fight was good. That's weird. That's extremely weird. You got to watch out for certain people like that. I'm telling y'all, if you want to see how somebody is, bro, just ask about boxing. If they know about boxing, if they know about a little bit, if they'll talk about a little bit of boxing, if they got a little bit of interest, you can find out how much of a snake somebody really is when they talking about sports and stuff. Honestly, you can find out how snakish they really are. Because when somebody can't admit the obvious, that's a character flaw. It has nothing to do with boxing. Now we talking about guys who have bad character. We acting like everybody who got a YouTube channel because everybody's not a good guy, bro. And I'm saying YouTube because dudes come to the online pushing ESPN narratives. Like, bro, I thought people started YouTube channels so they can get away from that kind of politically correct narratives. Like, dudes that still saying the same thing that was on ESPN. I ain't gonna call it no names, but it's guys that been fired off ESPN. I'm like, okay, so they ain't on ESPN no more. So let me go check them out. Man, they still talking about the same thing they were talking about on ESPN. I'm like, okay. So that's a waste of time. I'm not gonna learn nothing. Just repeating the same old stuff I've been hearing. It's a lot of people, man. They getting exposed behind this stuff, bro. Y'all don't understand it. Y'all be thinking like, that's why I'm not really saying a lot. Right now, I'm just reporting these. I'm doing little predictions and I'm putting out little headlines as far as I'm hearing quotes. Old news I know that I'm just regurgitating, but I'm actually watching how the media is acting, how the fans acting. I'm just watching. I'm just watching. I'll see how many. I'm watching how many people running over the Eastside Cruz side, because Eastside Cruz fought on Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford's a pay-per-view. I think he was the co-main event. Nobody said nothing. He fought on the card. Nobody act the fool like they doing now. I want y'all to remember that. Nobody act crazy like they did now. Bandwagon. I'm gonna say something else too. Nobody picked Fundora to really win the fight. A lot of people said it, but they ain't sit up here and report. Yeah. Nobody sat up here and said, hey man, if Fundora wins, he should fight this guy, and that guy. Like even some of the guys who picked Fundora to win, they didn't say, yeah, Fundora should fight this guy, that guy. Now everybody's like, yeah, it need to be a rematch, and maybe it's Spence and Terrence Crawford. What? When did that happen? So Fundora winning changed all that? Oh no, y'all coming with this on the fly. This is crackhead games y'all playing. We follow behind crackheads. Dudes is coming up with fairy tale scenarios. I think dudes don't like Al Heyman because they think they Al Heyman. Dudes get online like, I don't like Al Heyman, but I'm gonna act like I'm Al Heyman. Fundora should do this, that, and then Spence, he already fought a lot of guys, so he can fight Fundora if he want to. All right, bro. You know what? Y'all right, bro. The same promoters y'all don't like, you sitting around here talking like the dude. These dudes talking like the same promoters they don't like. Man, I don't like these promoters. They push too many narratives and they be trying to have certain guys fight each other. But you know, I love what they did with Eastside Cruz. Man, Eastside Cruz was almost out the game, man. Let me tell you what almost hurt Eastside Cruz. Eastside Cruz fighting a lot of tough fights early. That almost hurt him. Tank actually getting in the ring with Eastside Cruz helped him. Yeah, people don't know that though, because you're not an Eastside Cruz fan. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Tank fight Eastside Cruz actually helped him. That was actually the last fight I was actually excited to watch Tank fight. Nobody cared about that. That's why I started separating myself from boxing. I almost quit watching boxing after that. I was like, yeah, I want to watch Eastside Cruz versus Tank. This is going to be a big fight. Everybody said, oh, yeah, he's going to get knocked out. No, he's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? But you got to wait until 2024 where Eastside Cruz knocks out Rolly for everybody to say, yeah, man, he a beast. Like, nah, man. Get away from me, bro. Now, you got to understand, Eastside Cruz was just a guy who lost already. You know what I'm saying? So when people say, oh, this guy lost to this guy. So, just like when Fundora. So we got a guy in Eastside Cruz who got a couple of losses, but he's still a champion and still doing his thing. We still got Fundora who got a loss, but he's still a champion and still doing his thing. And those guys are both under 26 years old. 25 and 26-year-old champions with losses on their records. But we don't want to give credit to that and credence to that. We just want to be like, oh, yeah, man, these guys, the cut messed everything up. Got two Mexican fighters that's sitting around here fighting under 26 years old, and you got to have a black man on YouTube basically say, hey, man, we got two Mexican fighters under 26 years old that just became champion. Let's throw all that away. But where are these guys who's super Mexican fans, though? Does that make any sense to y'all? Do you see why a lot of Mexican fans follow me? Because they know I'm a real one. They think the same way I think. They not on here like, yeah, man. They don't think like that. That's a lot of people think they do though. Americans be doing that stuff a lot, bro. They be the ones in my comments talking crazy. I don't see no adioses in my comments. I see a lot of, man, bro, you be. I'm like, man, come on, man, get out of here, dog. Why are we talking about a guy who lost? Why should I even argue about a man who lost? That's why we had to fight, so we can see if he win or loses. I think that's really where the big problem is. You know what I'm saying? I think that's definitely what the problem is. It'd be crazy. Oh no, I'm finna hop. Hey Devo, I'm finna hop off right now. I gotta dip somewhere. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Shout out to Devo too, man. Yeah, I gotta dip, man. I appreciate that, Aaron, for helping me out later on. Aaron, appreciate that, man, for helping me with that video, bro. I don't know what happened with that situation, bro. But yeah, appreciate that, man. I had to let everybody know about that situation. But yeah, if y'all can run it back, man, that Mike Tyson video. I did a whole video about the Mike Tyson stuff. Y'all can look it up in my live. And I did a whole video about Fundora Friday. If you look at that March, I said Tim Tszyu needs a KO. I'm telling you, I explained everything about that fight Saturday. Basically what Fundora managers breaking down now. As far as the cut situation, I explained that like 2 days ago. But yeah, appreciate everybody for coming in, man. I'm gonna be on here probably later on if I find something else to talk about. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.